There we go. Now the audio sound better. It's not coming out of one ear like it was before. All right, yeah. So I'm watching Andrew Huberman, and he's speaking about how dopamine works when it comes to social media and scrolling, and what happens is we end up scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and we dump all this dopamine as we scroll. We dump this dopamine over and over again. We just dump it, dump it, dump it. Like our brain, the motivation chemical, which is dopamine, is being dumped, and it's because we are anticipating something valuable through the doom scrolling. And as we all know, I might scroll through 500 videos and get one valuable one. You might scroll through 500 videos and get one that is of value, right? So what that does is it puts us in a what he was saying. Andrew Huberman, it's a doctor, it's not me, but what he was saying is it puts us in this dopamine deficient state, and the only way now to regain that same level of dopamine that's just been dumped is to do some type of quick dopamine hit activity, i.e., you know, drugs, alcohol, porn, these type of things. Because you're so deficient that you are now depleted, and you need to refill these reservoirs in a rather quick time. And so that's why I'm saying that the consumer, when it comes to social media, the consumer is at way more risk than than the creator. The creator is at a certain type of risk for sure, but the consumer is at a whole different type of risk, especially if you're just mainly consuming and you have no thought of creation. With us being creative beings, it's you almost go against yourself by not at least thinking about what could I add to this ecosystem of creation. Whether it be content, whether it be something outside of that, whether it be on your job. If you're never thinking about creating, being a creative being, how God said that we are gods, but we'll die like men, and we'll die like men because we don't choose to use our creation power. We choose to give it up. And that's the crossroads that I'm at, for sure. There's got to be a decision that's made. Am I going to continue to give up my creation power to the enemy the same way Adam did? Am I going to continue to do that? Or am I going to take it back? Now, taking it back involves pain and uncomfortability. Taking it back involves pain, uncomfortability. Taking it back involves turning away from things that once gave you a lot of dopamine. You know what I mean? When you do something for so long and you're used to dopamine being released as you do it, but it's a detriment to you and to your livelihood and to your being. When you do it for so long and then you stop, that's going to be uncomfortable, because this body doesn't want to give that up, even unto death. That's why it says, ye are gods, but you will die like men. Because yes, we have God's creative ability. We can literally create. We literally have, me and my brother were just talking about this the other day. We literally have the power to create. We have the power and dominion over this earth. Real talk. People don't understand that. They think they can't manifest their reality. They're scared of the word manifest. They're terrified, right? But it's because they don't understand that. How do you think the Lord got here? Hey, what up, boy? That's my dude. Kelly, what? Yo, it's definitely killing the nation, bro. It's killing the nation. It's kind of killing the world at large. It's a crazy thing. It's really our own facilities, being used against us, which is messed up, truly messed up. It's our own facilities, our own brains that are being used against us. And it's not something that's new. It's been going on forever. The best way to get somebody or something or whatever is to use whatever it is that they have against them. If you use whatever they have against them, then it's a surefire. Yeah, we manifested the bull and the black dude for sure. I still watch that, bro. Shout out to you, bro. I'm back in I'm in my hometown, Kentuckiana. Yeah. I'm in my Kentuckiana, bro. You still up in Indy, bro? I'm trying to see what I got. My eyes is not real. Yeah, okay. So I see what you said. It said creators can post and ghost. Doom scrollers are constantly consuming and having the influence affect them, and that's a fact. And what's crazy is like it's for me, it's hard to freaking for me, it's hard to like it's hard to step into that creator like I'm gonna post and ghost. It's hard to do that because then you post and then but then you're like, all right, I want to look at what somebody said. I want to look at what somebody said about what I posted, or I want to see what people think about this, and then you find yourself just totally wrecked. That's what's up, still in that town. Yeah. And yeah, the phone is crazy, man. The phone is crazy, bro. Like I got a song. I'm gonna drop a song soon enough. As soon as I get everything together with it, and it's called "Raised by the Phone." And yeah, the phone is like literally my generation, Kelly, your generation, our generation, definitely the first generation that got raised by the phone because we were young tykes when it got introduced. Like I remember talking to my daughter yesterday, and she said something about whenever I was her age, I had a phone, and she's 5, and I was like, no, we didn't have phones back then, and I felt like an old man. I feel like a really old man. I was like, no, we didn't have phones back then, baby. We had like a house phone or whatever. But yeah, it's right. Yeah, honestly, bro, I've kept that. I've kept that. I've kept that same sentiment, bro. That the numbers don't matter. They don't, because I've done millions of views on one thing. I've done thousands of views on another thing in different in totally different spaces, and like for me, honestly, the millions of views was honestly probably the worst thing that ever happened to me. Yeah, getting like a big viral post was probably the worst thing that ever happened to me. I kid you not, it's the worst thing that ever happened to me. You know, not only for my own, not only for me and my dopamine receptors, but also for the exposure, you know, of those that are around me. You know, worst thing that ever happened to me. For real. I had a post with 2.5 million, views or whatever on TikTok. I deleted it. Bro. Said don't get phones until they're 12, no social media until they're 15. I feel you, bro. I feel you. I need to get on that same thing. Man. Because we didn't get phones till we were 12, 13-ish. I think I was like 13. I got my first phone. And immediately addicted and hooked to it, though. Which was the kicker. Even back then. Because I had this theory, too, that, like, they built the algorithms off of us. Like, specifically our generation, they built the algorithms off of us. Without us being the first to immerse ourselves in it, and then them being able to learn from it and then build from it. Without that, would have never had what we have today. So we really took a hit. We've taken a huge hit. When it comes to this social media thing, this computer age thing. We've taken such a hit. Said they'll get on board with it too. Just got to keep the kids engaged. Yeah, for sure, bro. They do. We do. We got to keep the kids engaged especially as fathers, um, you know, and just older individuals. We gotta keep the kids engaged. We gotta keep them engaged in real life. You know, keep them engaged in real life, because it takes no time for you to disengage from real life and then just be in the matrix. You know. It says they built the algorithm off our neuroscience. Brains haven't changed that much in 2,000 years, right? Brains have not changed that much, and they built it straight off of the model of the brain. Like, they was like, all right, how's the brain work? All right, we're gonna build it just like that. And it's like, all right, here goes nothing. We're gonna test it on this generation right here. Here goes nothing. Let's see how they react to it. And then we reacted to it the way we reacted to it. So yeah, I honestly have a vendetta against the phone. I honestly have like a, I have like the internet is my enemy type of vibe. Like, I literally do. Because just being on it, being a creator for X amount of years, you start to understand that really the internet has diminished the creation process and the creation result, and it's diminished the creation joy. It's really done a number. It's ironic I'm on the internet talking about it, but that doesn't really bother me, because people wouldn't. The people that are on the internet need to hear that. They need to know that. So, right, and just right on time. Look who's popped in the chat. AI viewers, streamboot.com. Look at that, a stream bot. Right on time, like clockwork, a stream bot. Yep, I know how this game goes. We want no stream bot activity, period. Ever. Simon Sinek. If you haven't, what you are speaking on has been covered deep by a man named Simon Sinek, all about dopamine, oxytocin, endorphins, and serotonin. I'm about to check that out. Simon Sinek, I'm gonna check him out. I'm gonna pull him up on my computer right now so that I got him. Cause yeah, I'm at the point where I'm like war against the oh, this guy. Yeah, I've seen this guy before. Yeah, I've seen him before. I'm gonna start tapping into his stuff. But yeah, I'm at the point now where it's like it's either we make a decision. He said stream bots are so sexy. It's either we make a decision or we just become, straight slaves to this thing. It's either we make a decision or we become straight slaves to this. So, like, that's why, I don't know, I've been creating for a long time, but still, like, I took 2 weeks off of streaming because of just, understanding that real life is happening and I got to be tapped into real life. Although I like this, although I like doing this, although it's something that I have a real passion for, it's still not the end all be all to everything. So I try to find that balance in everything. I think it says in Proverbs, false balance is an abomination. So I try to find that real balance when it comes to this. Doesn't always look pretty. Doesn't always sound pretty. But you can know one thing: somebody that is pushing for the right reasons, pushing, somebody that's righteous, pushing. Oh, it's gonna balance out. Things is gonna balance out. You always know that things is gonna balance out for them. It might look crazy. It might not look like nothing gonna balance out for them for a while, but it'll end up balancing out for them. And things will be put together. And honestly, the way I see things, I promise you, God be like wrecking stuff and making it to where only He can fix it, just to show people that, hey, look, I fixed it, not you. So you can't take the credit. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I fall in my life right now. God is fixing things within me that I can't take the credit for. Like, I can't take the credit for it. Nobody can take the credit for it. And I think that's where that's at least where the hard heads end up. You know what I mean? That's where the hard heads end up. That's where the hard heads like me. That's the kind of the that's kind of the lane that we end up in. We end up in this lane where God comes in and fixes stuff that you could have never fixed, and then you can't take the credit. So, you hard headed, so you like taking credit for stuff, even if it's bad stuff, right? You like taking credit for it because you're hard headed. But hey, Kelly, bro, I saw you was on Netflix, bro, not like a couple years ago or something like that. That's what's up, man. Air horns for that. Like, that's what's up, bro. And you look good, dude. You look good on there too, man. I was very, very proud. I was like, yo, that's what's up. I was like, I knew he was gonna make it. I knew he was gonna make it. It was really cool, bro, to see that. Really cool to see that. Like to see you on a high powered camera, and then knowing too, like I'm knowing too, in my head I'm like, nah, I know Kelly's like a real actor. Like I know bro like really knows what he's doing. So he's even to me, watching it to me, you were even outstanding the other actors. Like you were out I could tell that you had more experience. Oh, your headphones are broke. Yeah, I can't remember what it was, bro. It was a few years. It was a few years back. I'll respond to you through chat. What's up? Um, no, I think it was the flicks, bro. I think it was the flicks, bro. I think it was the flicks. League of Legends? No, I don't know what League of Legends. But anyways, I thought it was cool, bro. And congratulations and yeah, bro, just it was just really cool because I know the stuff that we done and stuff like that. And I was so young. I was so young whenever we were filming too. Like I was mad young, bro. I didn't understand the opportunity at all, bro. I was so young, bro. Like the Bull and the Black Dude literally was. It was how many years ago? It was like 7 years ago. So like and I think it was more than that. I don't even think I was like 21 ish, bro. I'm 30 years old now. It's a whole different ball game. So I appreciate you for that opportunity, and the Bull and the Black Dude will live forever. I said nice. Don't play the League of Legends. It is a cursed game. What? I wasn't gonna play it anyways. But hey, for everybody out there, don't play League of Legends. Apparently, it's a cursed game. New day, new project. Yeah, bro. Me and my daughter, we're working on a sitcom right now. So, that comes off of like that. Literally, I'm able to do it because of what we did, bro. I was telling somebody the other day. I was telling my brother actually because he was like, he's like the multicam sitcom's so cool, and I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm like, I sat back and watched Kelly do all this. Like I sat back and watched it. You know what I'm saying? And so I saw how he would edit it. I saw how he would do it. So I just, even though a lot of times I might not have been paying attention, like I used to just be sitting in the chair beside you, just a kid, like what am I doing next? But I still was soaking it in. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm able to do that because of you, bro. Real talk. If it wasn't for you, bro, I would not have been able to be acting or directing or any of those things. Real talk, especially when it comes to my kid. Getting my kid to do it with me. She's already interested in it and whatnot, but getting her to actually do it is a whole different ball game. And so I'm able to do that because I remember how it was with us on set. So I've been teaching my daughter how to direct. She has second AD on my latest movie. See, it's amazing, bro. So that literally means that we was definitely supposed to link up there in the Indie Artist Colony, and I think did they condemn that place by now or not? Did they demolish that place yet, bro? It's like, did they demolish that joint yet? But I ain't gonna lie, it seems like a freaking dream being that we were there. It seems like a freaking dream that we were even there, bro. And that's so crazy to me, man. Like, nice to meet you too. Uh-oh. Check this out, Kelly. So somebody somebody on the Twitch, they said, "Can I ask you a question?" Usually, this person says they don't have earphones, right? So usually something weird's about to happen. They're gonna ask me something weird, usually. So I'm gonna say, go ahead. Let's see what happens. They usually ask something completely weird as hell, cause they're probably a bot. NPC. Unfortunately. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, yup. I ran into y'all before. Hey, y'all slick, boy. Y'all slick. Professional designer. Slick. I done been here before. Nah, gang, I'm good because you're not even watching the stream. You're just chatting in. Nah, I'm hip to it. Nah, you ain't gonna get me. Nope. Not gonna get me this time. Nope, not gonna get me this time. Nope. Yo, they all right. So they closed CERN. They closed CERN, which is really oh, that nice, bro. Yeah. We should yeah. I like the streaming, bro. Like it's just fun. I'll talk to myself. I didn't start streaming until probably like, shoot, what was it? Maybe like a year ago, dang near. Maybe like a year ago, probably. Right, just hustling their craft, man. I can't blame them. It is what it is. It is what it is. They probably got some good stuff too. I'm not interested in it. We got freaking AI now. It's hard. It's gonna be hard for graphic designers. We're in the AI flyer, era. We're in that era of AI flyers. So the graphic designers and all that, like, it's gonna be hard now because it's so easy just to make a album cover or make a flyer for something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we definitely should do a collab stream, bro. Most definitely, bro. We definitely should. We definitely should, bro. But yeah, that all the AI being able to just put in a prompt and get a freaking whatever you want picture, easily. It's like, why would you want to go to somebody, pay somebody, and have them do it? It's kind of the question. Hey, there's a lot of people that are mad about it, though. They're like, they're pissed off about it. They're like, no, you need to be using, like, we're not doing the AI stream, or the AI flyers, But at the end of the day, it's like, convenience is gonna be king every time. I don't understand what people don't get, And the thing is, once the AI flyer, once it gets oversaturated to where everybody's doing AI flyers, what's gonna happen? People are gonna pivot back to the graphic designers, and the graphic designers are then gonna be able to charge even more. So instead of saying don't do the AI flyer, don't do it, nah, let them flood the market with it, goofball. Let them flood the market. Because that way it's going to double back to the graphic designers. They're going to get paid double. Because now they're going to be like, oh, no, now you need me. You wasn't messing with me back then. What Mike Jones say? Now I'm hot, they all on me. You know what I'm saying? That's what graphic designers is in the next 2 years, 1 to 2 years. Graphic designers going to come back strong. Because people's going to need them. People's going to get tired of seeing the graphic design. They are the AI flyers. They're gonna get tired of it. Now it's just novelty right now. It's like everybody's doing it because it's quick. You can do it literally in 2 minutes. You can have you a flyer, boom. But it doesn't provide the art value like you're saying there, Kelly. It doesn't provide that. The AI doesn't. It just provides convenience. So what the graphic designers got to do is you got to provide that art and that value first, and then the money will come, because then you're going to be able to charge. I'm telling you, let this AI flyer thing, let it cool out a little bit. Let it cool down just a little bit, and watch what happens. All of the graphic designers are going to double back now, and they're gonna get paid double and triple. They're gonna be the money's they ain't gonna be able to hold all the money they gonna get. Because one thing about us human beings, man, we not gonna stop creating. That's just not what we do. We don't stop creating, and we don't stop consuming either. You know what I mean? We don't stop creating, and we don't stop consuming. But what's healthier? What side is healthier to be on? I'm gonna say create. Every single time I'm gonna say create, because you consume too much, you can't consume no more. But as a whole, we won't stop consuming, right? And I think the play of the enemy for sure is to get us to a point where we stop creating, where we only consume, and that's all we do. Is consume, consume, consume. Because if you can get somebody in a place of consumption, you get them in a place of pure consumption, what happens then? Then you can feed them whatever you want. You just slide it in there. Slick slide it in there, you know what I'm saying? Just feed them whatever you want. You get them, oh yeah, at first you was feeding them cheesecake and they loved it. But after a while, you eat enough cheesecake, you're not even tasting the cheesecake no more. They gonna slide whatever they want in there. You know what I'm saying? They gonna slide whatever they want. That's why everybody got down here in Southern Indiana right now. Everybody got explosive diarrhea. Eating produce. I don't know if that was a good pivot or not. But everybody got explosive diarrhea from this lettuce, this parasite. The devil is a humanist, man. Ain't that crazy? Man, that's some real talk. He's a humanist, boy. Expertise on humans, man. Expertise on humans. It's sick. But yeah, right now everybody got explosive diarrhea because of this, because of this lettuce from Taco Bell. But hey, I'm chilling because guess what? I got a big pot of green beans in my fridge that came from cans. You feel what I'm saying? Air horns for the can. Yeah. Air horns for the canned vegetables. Remember everybody, y'all was making fun of me because I crack a can of beans open and I heat them up and I eat them, and that's one of my favorite meals, and people would make fun of me for that. Now look, you went and ate that damn, he said, thank you, Trump, right. You went and ate that lettuce from the Taco Bell when you could have went to Kroger. Check it out. You could have went to Kroger and you could have got a can of green beans for like 69 cents. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's why I eat canned goods as well. Canned food for the win. Canned air horns for canned food. Cause I ain't gotta worry about the parasite. I'm eating canned vegetables. Like I just said, I got a whole bunch of green beans in my refrigerator. Been marinating good. And guess what? They not gonna have no parasite on them. They came from a can. They might have been canned 2-3 years ago. Who knows? But y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead to the Taco Bell. Shouldn't even be for eating Taco Bell anyways. But I'm not gonna judge nobody. I had some Taco Bell not too long ago. Didn't have no Taco Bell lettuce. I did have some Taco Bell lettuce. But I think it was before all of this happened. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to the canned food. We need to start actually, eating more of the canned food. Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't want a 69-cent can of sweet peas. Ramen is parasite free too. That's what I'm saying, bro. I love me some ramen. I need to get me a pack of ramen today. Cause it's parasite free as well. Parasite free. Ain't that just a lovely, lovely thing? Parasite free. And people's tripping and going crazy when at the end of the day, bro, parasites been around for forever. Like parasites is all. There's a lot of parasites roaming around in people's guts right now. Probably mine. There's a lot of parasites. So I understand the scary parasites, the ones that that can really harm you. Whoa. See, I got some. This is some water with some apple cider vinegar in it. This will get you going. This will get your digestion going for real. That's why I kind of winced. It looked like I was I might have been drinking a bottle of some This might look like some tequila a little bit. You know what I mean? Nah, it's some apple cider vinegar, and it's just kind of yucky. You're hearing that I cook when I'm at even better cook now. Real talk. Nah, you could cook, bro. We used to eat good. We used to eat good, man. Man, we used to eat good. If nothing else, we was gonna eat good. That was really a time, bro. Looking back at that time, wow, like shout out to Indianapolis, man. Shout out to Indie Artist Colony. Shout out to everybody that was there at that time. I had some crazy times there. Had some crazy times there, man. Like just crazy stuff, you know? The sudden tartness, yeah, it kills you out. But I had some crazy times in downtown Indy, man. Like just some wild shit. Um, just saw some wild shit. You know, was just around the city. It's really a smaller city, really, when you think about it. But it's still pretty big. You know, I remember one time I got caught. I'm coming home from somewhere, and unbeknownst to me, I'm on the east side. Yeah, unbeknownst to me, I'm on the east side of Indy, yo. Straight up. And I'm drunk a little bit. So I'm at this gas station. And this homeless dude standing outside. He's standing outside and he's like preaching, man. Right? He's talking to a few people. And I just walk up to him or whatever. And he just like turns straight to me and starts preaching to me, you know what I'm saying? Like straight to me, like locked on me, wouldn't let me go. And I was like, you know, I remember at one point I called him an angel. I was like, yeah, you an angel. And the way he looked at me, he was like, well, what you know? You ain't supposed to know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like weird the way he looked at me, you know what I'm saying? And then I never saw that guy ever again. But yeah, I love living in downtown Indy too. I ain't gonna lie, I liked it. It was cool, man. Like, it was cool. It was a lot of cool stuff. It was just, you know, the only thing that wasn't cool, bro, across from where we lived, that was the first time I saw like the drug epidemic in Indiana, like the real results. Cause like all these people will be hanging out across the way from, you know, our stoop, and literally a car will pull up, and within like 15 minutes, everybody laid out. Everybody's just laid on the fucking on the steps and stuff. I'd never seen anything like it. I couldn't really understand it. Downtown Indy's the first time I smelled crack. I was moving into the apartment I was moving into, and a dude that looked like Lil Wayne was walking down the alley smoking crack. I'd never smelled crack before. He popped my crack cherry. So just yeah, crazy stuff. I remember I gave a big old coat away to a homeless person. Big coat. Might have saved her life. Yeah, real talk. We was closer to that to what they were doing than what we thought. Because if you was in downtown Indy dabbling in any type of drugs, you know, just recreational stuff, who's to say that, you know, something might, you know. I think so, bro. I think I remember that a couple homeless people came and lived with you. But I can't remember, like I can't recall it all, you know. It definitely, like, I can't recall. But I think so. I can remember like it being a thing, like you would tell me, and then like, you know, I kind of just wouldn't be around for a few days. Terrible. But you know, nothing against them. Nothing against them at all. It's just I was a young kid. But yeah, downtown Indy was cool. I liked it. Um, yeah, it was just a cool, you know. I was some Oh, he was homeless females. Hold on, kiddo. Hey. Wait a second. What you need? Whoop. You got clothes on? All right. Cool. Just making sure. There you go. See, we gotta do something about this phone in this house. Yeah. All right, run along, kiddo. Run along, making me look bad. He said, admittedly. Yeah, I'm about to taper that phone usage off. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've resolved within me that I just be giving it to her just for something to do, so I can, so I don't have to entertain my kids, so I don't have to be a parent, right? In those times. Hey, what are you doing? You're funny. Here. All right, run along. You better run along, because I'm about to take the phone for good here soon. Yeah, I'm about to. It's becoming a problem. It's about to be, it's about to be out of here. Yeah, she is adorable, man. That's my little one. It's just me and her in here. So we're just trying to work it out, figure it out, together, daddy and daughter. It's definitely a tough thing. Raising a little girl is different. It's very different. But gotta do what you gotta do. And I want more, for real, but I gotta get myself into a better position. But it's coming, though. It's coming, bro. Like, it's coming. That's why I'm glad you're on here today, Kelly, for real. Because you're like confirmation to me that, that I've always been doing this. I work 6 days a week, man. 6 or 7 days a week right now, just to get back on my feet. Yeah, I work about 6-7 days a week. Some weekends I'll be off, but most weekends I'm working. Yeah, man, we should do that. That'd be dope. We can do that. Bro. I have to see about, with bills and everything, and the hours I need to work and whatever. But it's definitely gonna be. I don't do too much. That's gonna be one of the ones that I wanna do. Definitely want to, bro. But yeah, like, just seeing you on here, man, is like, you're like confirmation to me that I've always been doing this, and the right people have always showed up, at the right times in doing this. When I moved to downtown Indy, I didn't know I was gonna start acting. I didn't know I was gonna start diving into that space. And I just remember them saying, yeah, the guy that lives in the basement, yeah, Kelly, he's really into it. Like, you should get with him. I was like, all right, that's the guy I need to know. And then I remember we were all standing outside and you walked up, and I was like, you're Kelly? and that's how it all happened, So seeing you now, confirmation, for sure, bro. I'll hit you. I'm gonna hit you on Instagram. I got your Instagram, so I'll hit you there, get your number and stuff. We can make it happen, bro. Because I'm actually about to get off here anyways. I actually have to go to work later. So I just wanted to break my hiatus, my live stream hiatus. I wanted to break it, and I had a lot of good motivation this morning. I've kind of resolved in my head I'm gonna stop smoking. The only guy in the basement, right? This is like the only guy in the basement. There's nobody else in the basement. But yeah, resolved in my head. I make a decision. I'm gonna quit smoking. You know what I'm saying? Not even marijuana. Like, I quit that a little while ago. It's just tobacco, for real. Like, even saying that right now, I had this pull in my chest to go. So I'm gonna have to figure it out, because I have to make the decision not to. Like, it's only gonna kill me faster. And I think what is blocking me from, I really think what's blocking me from my higher self and my this just next level of me it's definitely the little things. You know, it's definitely the little things. It's not the big things that block you from that, to me, that block you from that next level of you. It's the little stuff. It's that stuff that you like just give into so quickly. You know, it don't be the big stuff that we think. It be the little stuff. You know, the way you handle your emotions, the way you move about it be that stuff. So that's why I'm like, you know what? Certain stuff's just gonna be a non-negotiable for me. And it's gotta be. It's gotta be to move on to the next level, man. To the next freaking level, man. It's time to level up. You feel what I mean? Like, it's time to level up, man. Anything unresolved can hold us back. Thank you, Kelly. For sure, man. And we have to resolve these things. We have to resolve them. Thank you, bro. Thank you for that. Cause we use words like kick, we use words like beat, we use words like, you know, get over, but we have to resolve these things. It's about resolving these little things in our lives, these little bitty things in our lives that keep us from getting to the next level. They keep us from it, man. For any dude, like, the little thing that's keeping any given dude from the next level is probably pornography. Any given guy, the little thing that's keeping him from the next level, the thing that's keeping him from resolving the little things that he needs to resolve to get to the next level is pornography. It's like a freaking wall before the wall. It's like the lock before the lock. So you unlock that one, you know, you resolve whatever it is that's inside of you that would have you to partake in this pornography, and you then have to go on to the next one, and it's actually this is where the test starts. It's the pre-test and then the test, you know. So I'm just seeing it. I'm just seeing these things in these ways, and that's why I'm glad that you're on here, bro. Because it's you know, thank God for them people that's been there for you, you know, that helped you when you needed that real help, you know. So most definitely, hold on, you just said something, but it didn't. Yeah, porn is another. I gotta get up real close. Porn is another dopamine killer for sure, bro. For sure. It's just a dopamine killer, man. It's just a yo, like, it's crazy, man. It's just little things, man. Little natural stuff, right? Like, your natural urge is used against you, and now you're just fricazeed. Now we got a whole freaked out generation. You know what I'm saying? Now we got a whole freaked out generation. Whole freaked out generation. Now, was the other generations not freaked out? I ain't saying that. They was freaked out too. They had magazines and whatnot. They was freaked out too. But this generation's really freaked out. It's almost like this generation's so freaked out, I'm freaked out. This generation is so freaked out, I'm freaked out, yo. Like, I hope you understand that. Like, I'm not saying I'm freaked out. I'm not a freaked out individual, but I'm freaked out, like I'm scared. Like, I'm scared. It's scary out here. It's so freaked out, it's scary out here. And anybody can get got. Anybody can get got, man. Nobody is safe. Nobody is safe, man. You get on the gram, freaked out after freaked out after freaked out. It's scary, man. It's scary as hell, man. Because then you think about the kids, like, it's scary. Yeah, we should have a live stream about how phones have made natural selection more brutal than ever. See, that's gonna make me go and study natural selection, and then put the pieces together off of that. Because I know once I get a good grasp, cause I know what natural selection is, but I want to get an even better grasp on it. I'll know exactly what it is that the phones are doing to make it harder. Exactly, bro. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. To make sure our kids are top of the line mates. That's the whole thing, bro. That's the one thing I think about when it comes to my daughter. I'm like, yo, I'm like, I don't want her to like grow up and terrorize nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want her to grow up and terrorize nobody. All because she's unresolved, you know? Like, I want her, and I also don't want her to get terrorized by some unresolved individual. So yeah, big time. Because these phones, this internet, it is making everything, it's making everything just that much more accessible. It's actually the phones and the internet is actually feeding all of the vulnerable people to the psychopaths. 100%. It's feeding them to the psychopaths. So if you a young lady, if you a woman, man too, just know this internet takes away a certain level of connection, whereas you can be fed right to psychopaths. You can be fed right to psychopaths. So you better watch out. You better watch out. Real talk, we have to exude those standards. You right, bro. Big time. We gotta exude those standards. We gotta exude those standards, man. 100%. 100,000,000,000%. 100%. But I'm about to get off here, man. Y'all take it easy, bro. Appreciate y'all. See ya next time. Kelly, I'm gonna hit you up.